some blue sky behind us. It's just spectacular. Fog is already starting to lift today, Saturday. It's only 8 a.m., which is a great sign. So I imagine some of the people watching might be asking, how did we end up here when we're from Minnesota?
How did we end up here?
Yeah.
I think it all goes back to when we started work. When we started work, we basically had just graduated from school, had passed our boards, had just gotten married, and so there was a lot on our plate. And for our first contract company we worked for, they had said, do you want to set up your own housing or do you want us to do it? So we said, yep, we've got a lot on our plate, why don't you do it? So anyway, we were Minnesota nice kind of people, and with it, the house that we got to, we called it basically the shack on grass, because they said like a 3-bed, 2-bath place with lake access, but we got there and pulled up, and it was basically I don't even know if it wasn't a mobile home, but it was a very flimsy, really shack on grass that honestly, whenever it was too windy, I was worried it was going to fall over. And the access to the lake was going on like basically this path that had like some boards for like a walkway intact, but a lot like non-intact with nails sticking up everywhere, and it was like 2 miles away. So it just, anyway, for what they ended up charging us for, which was back then $2,100 a month for, you know, if we were paying like $300 a month, $500 a month, sweet, but that situation, it wasn't a great situation. So with it, that company wanted to make it up to us, and so we got our California license and looked for jobs, and then found 2 for the Monterey area. And the thing I knew about Monterey was that when I was, I don't know, maybe 10 years old, we had come out to visit my Uncle Dave, who lives in Half Moon Bay, and he took me on a very special trip to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and I loved it. And ever since then, it had been in my heart. And with that, that's what I knew about this area from when I come here when I was younger. But anyway, so we came out here. We weren't sure what to expect. The company said they'd make it up to us with finding a better living situation this time around. And as we're coming across the country, Penny is 10 weeks old, Bella's a year and a half. My mom helped drive us because it was like 35 hours, so we trade on and off. And with it, we're starting to pull into the community of Carmel by the sea, and we're like, where are we? It's this like little magical place that makes me think of more of like a middle European city with like all these really windy streets and cute, creative little cottages. Anyway, we pull up here and then we get to know the area, and we're like, we are so lucky. And I think at the time we knew we were lucky, but I feel like even now we appreciate it even more and realize how lucky we were to get to live here and have our dogs basically grow up a big, you know, part of their younger years here at this beach, which I literally call doggy heaven because it's one of the few offbeat dog beaches in California. And yeah, we fell in love with the place, and it's so special to come back. I'm super grateful. job.
This is Penny's method of warming up. And Bella's keeping a very close eye on things, making sure everything is going okay.